Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Austin Reaves credits himself for fighting through tough situations, being benched. He had some highs, like his 32-point performance against the Boston Celtics in a road win with LeBron James and Anthony Davis out, and his 21 points in the Lakers' sole victory against the Denver Nuggets in Game 4. His lows, however, include his on-ball defensive struggles and a bad start to the season that caused him to lose his starting spot. Reaves discussed that low point and how he was able to get through it during his exit interview. "Before Game 15 this year, I was moved to the bench," Reaves said. "There was a lot of things that happened this year that you have to be mentally tough to get through. You have to fight your way through it. That's one thing I'll give myself credit for is I never folded. I never felt sorry for myself. Obviously, there's frustrations, but I woke up every single day and went to work and tried to get better and tried to help our team win. That's all I care about is winning. Obviously, there's things that I can always do better to help us win, but every single night I go out there on the court, that's my main goal is to win. At the end of this year, I can say that's what I did." The decision to bench Reaves and D'Angelo Russell reportedly did not sit well with Lakers players. Given how well he played throughout the season, it perhaps would have been better to work through those changes with your best players. Hindsight is 20/20, so maybe that's a harsh assessment of a Darvin Ham folly, but it's clear that Reaves is one of the 5 best players on the Lakers. And while he doesn't have the impact or importance of LeBron or Davis, he needs to play alongside them to give Los Angeles the best chance at success. Despite Reaves' frustrations, or perhaps because of them, he had a career year. He played all 82 regular season games and had career highs in all categories, including points, rebounds, assists, and minutes played. In the playoffs, he increased his point production from 15.9 to 16.8. A lot can happen in the summer, but Reaves has continuously improved as an NBA player season after season. He may have had to fight through tough and frustrating moments in 2024, but if he keeps on his current trajectory, 2025 should be his best year yet. Charles Barkley has ridiculous take on LeBron James' retirement. LeBron James never ceases to amaze basketball fans with what he is capable of doing as he ages. After the best age 39 regular season in NBA history, James just capped off another brilliant individual postseason performance. It wasn't enough to unseat the reigning NBA champions the Denver Nuggets, but James himself had a very impressive showing, averaging 27.8 points, 6.8 rebounds, 8.8 assists, 2.4 steals, and a block in 40.8 minutes per game. He did this while shooting 56.6% from the field and 38.5% from three. However, this apparently wasn't enough to silence some of his doubters. In fact, there are some analysts still coming out with ridiculous takes about James and his current level of play. Barkley is right about one thing. A lot of players play past their prime and struggle in their final few years in the NBA. Chuck was one of them as he lost a couple of steps after he went to play for the Houston Rockets and wasn't effective in the last 3 seasons of his career. James, however, is not Charles Barkley. LeBron may not be in his prime, but he is still an all-NBA caliber player. He clearly still has so much to give to basketball and can be one of the best players on a championship contender. Barkley, on the other hand, retired at the age of 36. LeBron is going to turn 40 during the 2024-25 season. He clearly doesn't have too many years left in the game. However, he is still an effective superstar who can play at the highest levels. Until he no longer wants to play, there is no reason for James to retire. This candidate should be Lakers' next coach after helping LeBron's former rival. The Los Angeles Lakers are searching for a new head coach after firing Darvin Ham on Friday. There will be immediate pressure on whoever gets the job. Ham won 54.9% of his regular season games and helped them reach the conference finals in 2023. The Lakers want to compete for championships immediately, which should shrink their wish list. LA hoped to convince Tyronn Lue or Jason Kidd to join the Lakers, but those windows appear closed. Lue committed to the Clippers immediately after their first-round playoff exit, and Kidd signed a contract extension with the Mavericks ahead of their second-round series against the Thunder. The Lakers should focus on available candidates, and one stands out as the must-hire. Most will put Mike Budenholzer at the top of their list because of his championship experience, but that would be overlooking the top option. Kenny Atkinson was a head coach in Brooklyn and has proven he can help get the most out of his roster. Atkinson played college basketball at Richmond and had a long professional career mostly overseas. He began his coaching career in Paris in 2004 before jumping to the NBA in 2008. Atkinson spent 4 years as an assistant for the Knicks and 3 in Atlanta before becoming the Nets head coach. He quickly got Brooklyn out of a rebuild and made a surprise playoff appearance in 2019. The Nets' play convinced Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving to join the franchise, but the two stars would get Atkinson ousted in 2020. His surprise playoff run and the development of their young talent are why he continues to get mentioned for head coaching gigs. Atkinson is more equipped than ever after his recent run as an assistant. He was on the Clippers staff during their 2021 run to the conference finals, which is the furthest the franchise has ever advanced. After one season, Atkinson left to join Steve Kerr in Golden State. The Warriors won a championship in his first year on their bench. The one thing lacking on Atkinson's head coaching resume was coaching stars, but he got the experience over the last 4 years. He helped Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George. Atkinson has a close relationship with Curry and has zero issues connecting with the marquee talents in this league. Atkinson is just 118 to 190 in his 4 years as a head coach, but the Nets arguably exceeded expectations in 3 of those seasons. Talent wins in the NBA, and the head coach has to work with the roster he is given. Atkinson did that in Brooklyn and is eager for another chance to lead a team. The Los Angeles Lakers should hire Kenny Atkinson as their head coach. He is the best mix of experience, basketball IQ, and personality. The front office must improve their roster to make the Lakers a title contender, but Atkinson is the right coach to maximize the talent he is given. They may go in a different direction, but it will be a mistake. And you, fan, what do you think of Anthony Davis' Kidd's exit? Leave your opinion in the comments. And you, fan, what do you think of the Kenny Atkinson Kidd situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.